Hello and welcome to the second math lesson of week 9. Today we're going to be looking at a similar idea as yesterday, where we're still going to be adding two fractions just like yesterday and adding ones that have like denominators just like yesterday. But now the sum is going to be a whole or a mixed number, and that's the difference. Well, what do you mean, Mr. Ivan, when you say the sum's going to be a whole or a mixed number? Well, let's take a look at our rainbow fraction charts. All right, so when I look at my rainbow fraction chart, I might have a fraction that says 4/5 plus 4/5. Okay, well, let's go down and let's circle 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And now let's add 4/5 to it. 1. Uh-oh. I can't because there's no more. I've already reached the whole. What that means is my answer is going to be greater than 1 whole, or greater than 1. Okay? Because I've already got 4/5 here, and I can't add another 4/5 without reaching a whole. So let's take a look at that with just the numbers. All right, so I have 4/5 plus 4/5. All right, well, let's start with the easy part. You already know that when I add fractions together, I'm going to get the same denominator. So let's bring that denominator down, 5. Now let's add these numerators, 4 and 4. What do you get with 4 and 4? Well, you get 8. Uh-oh, now you've got an improper fraction because 8 is bigger than 5. Well, what do? Remember, we learned this last week. Here's a little review. When my numerator is bigger than my denominator, let's divide this a little bit. What you do is you make a division box. You put the numerator in the box, the denominator out of the box. What your quotient is going to be your whole number. And if you have a remainder, that remainder is your new numerator. Okay? So let's do that with this 8/5. Let's put the numerator in the box. What's the numerator? Very good, it's 8. Denominator out of the box, 5. Let's divide it out. What's 8 divided by 5? Oh, I don't know, Mr. Ivan. Yes, you do. 8 divided by 5. How many 5s can fit inside of 8? Well, 1 does. 1 times 5 is 5. 8 subtract 5 is 3. So 8 divided by 5 is 1, remainder 3. Okay, now how do I write that as a mixed number? Remember, 1 is your whole number. Your remainder is your new numerator. Let's put the fraction bar in the numerator. What about that denominator? Very good, it stays the same. So I have 4/5 plus 4/5 equals 1 and 3/5. And I think you could see that on the rainbow fraction tiles, that I just needed 1/5 to make it a whole, and then I had 3/5 left over. All right, guys, let's take a look at this one more time. All right, I'm going to keep up here my diagram, but now I'm going to go ahead and write the problem on the side. Well, what if I have 1/6 plus 5/6? Well, remember, do I ever change the denominator? No, not unless I'm simplifying. Fraction bar, denominator is going to stay 6. Well, what's 1 plus 5? 6. What do I do if I have 6, 6? Well, look at your rainbow fraction chart. If you have 6, 6, what does that equal? Very good. So if you cut the pie, remember with fractions I always like to think of pie, you can think of pizza if you want. If you cut that pizza into 6 slices and you eat 6 slices, how many pizzas did you eat? 1. Another way we could prove it is this. Let's use this chart that we wrote up here. Okay? Let's use the chart we wrote. If we said division bar, numerator goes in the box, 6. Denominator goes out of the box, 6. What's 6 divided by 6? Well, you know, that's 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 take away 6 is 0. 1 remainder is 0, or we just say the quotient is 1. All right, put that into practice on your 2-can fraction, number 7.